How many people can we remember? How many faces can I register in my retina before I forget one? 828 days ago I met someone. Saw someone. Saw her. Her face is in my head every second of every day. Every night before I go to sleep, every morning when my eyes first taste the light, she's there. Not one word has been spoken between us, but I will never forget her face. Her lips, her eyes. I wonder if she remembers mine. Between now and then I've met 1,473 people. Each of their faces I remember, but not as well as I remember hers. Each of their faces I instantly scan against hers in my mind in case she's changed even slightly, but it's never her. People's faces blur like droplets as I pass, looking but not seeing the images. I wonder how many people she's met. I wonder if she still has room for my face. Or if she ever did. I sometimes feel like the days are bleeding into one another. Like when I try to breathe, I really inhale the smoke and it's disappearing into someone else's mouth. When I walk the beach at night and see the ocean, it's like I'm looking upon an old friend for the first time. There's a sense of knowing and a sense of unknowing. A sense of being surrounded and being alone, both at the same time. Not unlike the feeling I get when you leave me, or when I see your face again. Because you alone can destroy me just fine. You alone can destroy me just fine. It isn't worth knowing life without the feeling you give me when you want to. There are only 3 people I truly trust in this world, and 2 of them are you. I used to think that being with you was all I'd ever want, all I ever wanted, and that there was no way this could happen. But I find myself wondering why I get up every day, why you're still there beside me. 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 I used to think that I could read your mind, that I could see you for who you really are and you could see me. But now I know that I was losing my mind, and that I still am. And there's nothing you or I can do to change that, or anything else that happened. Okay, let's go. It's really long. Right. Her breath flickers in the wind, an icy chill frosting the corners of her eyes, unsettled and alone, awaiting the touch that will never come, asking herself with a passion he could never match, even if he wanted to. The only thing he seems to dedicate himself to these days is the suppression of feelings that might open him up. To her, this makes no sense. Her heart spends more time on her sleeve than it does in her chest. His, on the other hand, hasn't seen the light of day in years. He approaches. His shoes are worn through. The soles have holes he'll never fix. She asks him why one day. He considers his response darkly, biting chipped nails and nursing a cigarette. They ponder for a moment, lost in the image of the dancing smoke. Flittering through the wind as he maneuvers the cigarette, he was never good at answering hard questions. I never really thought about it. He responds, "Why does it bother you?" She considers for a moment, wondering if now is a good time. Yes, a lot about you does. He glances quickly downwards, avoiding her gaze, praying the following conversation will evaporate like the smoke seeping into the air. Do you love me? She asks. He pauses. I think we both know the answer. His words are lost in the chasm of his throat, his eyes giving way to the flood of emotion he's been running from for years. You've wasted my life. Why didn't you tell me? Her voice breaks. It's over. There's a difference between following your dreams and chasing them. I've spent countless nights sitting alone, staring at fleeting fractures spiraling hopelessly downwards, dripping through pores in the walls, seeping into our subconscious. I hear knocking and scratching. Your spotless mind won't rest. Focus is impossible. If words could blur, mine would be straight lines, running concurrently around your arms, pressing and binding. Her name lingers like smoke on the tip of my tongue. My lips are turning black from the addiction, trying desperately to escape. I've covered up the scars she gave me. We got high to chase our dreams. Send me back to sleep. My days fluctuating between a restless indifference and a burning distraction, eating at the perfection of the image I have of you in my mind. What if we can't stop? Days turn to nights, weeks turn to months. I lasted 24 days last time, 4 more than your best. I'm sorry I didn't understand. How could I? I'm looking for answers in your broken promises. With each attempt to pick up the pieces leads to another cut finger and another disappointed excuse. I guess time's a language I never learned to speak. Time's a language I never learned to speak. You're begging for meaning where answers will never satisfy your curiosity. But if you're desperate, I'll tell you. tattoos tell stories I couldn't imagine. She's grown to crave that reaction. Each line of ink a scar of memories she won't forget. Every name inked in her skin holds another regret. A lifetime isn't long enough to black out her past. And I thought she'd found peace at last. But I'm not a puzzle she could solve. I'm not a puzzle she could solve. As the pieces on her arms evolve, I see lost words and locked up stories. Does she regret those words on her knuckles? They hurt. They all fucking hurt. The clock on her back is for her dad. The day she found out I was the first person she told. She cried in my arms for hours, her tears staining my skin with the memory just the same as hers. She doesn't need it to remember him. She always will. She has it to make sure others know the man he was. I've covered up the scars she gave me, but they'll be on my skin for life. They'll never truly leave me. You're begging for meaning where answers will never satisfy your curiosity. But if you're desperate, I'll tell you. A bear on the chest is a symbol of lost love, regret and freedom breaking from tradition. Bare-chested we consider a crown on the ribs, more pain than it's worth. It reminds me not to get attached to anyone. Not to people at least. Her scars will never leave me. Her tears will be on my skin for life.
I'd made plans to head out of town. Sometimes I would give myself a reason to drive up north, claiming my old friends wanted to catch up or had something for me to collect. I think everyone knew I just wanted time to myself, to get away from the everyday. And so I would be up and gone in the early morning, sun brushing over the hills as Christian Matson hummed through the speakers of my Ford. It was a drive that could take almost all day if I wanted it to, and I made sure of it. It was time for me to think and process everything that I couldn't while tuning out the constant buzz of inner city life, 9 to 5, never enough sleep or never enough of anything. 7 months earlier, my youngest brother had gotten sick. It wasn't so bad, he was doing okay, we all said. Perhaps I knew exactly what his future held, and I had made my decision of where to place myself in that future. It was exhausting, I was exhausted. Midway through the afternoon, I stopped halfway down a side road leading to a hill lookout. I parked and sat on a wooden log to read, losing track of time as I gave myself into imagination and a world that wasn't mine to fix. Only when a drop of water fell directly onto the page before my eyes did I realise it was raining. Distant rumbling and a glance to the west told me that, as it so often was, a storm was on the way. I packed my things, climbed into the car, and drove. There is something terribly comforting about driving in steady rain. The windscreen wipers beat in time to a slower song, and the fuzziness of passing car headlights is soft and reassuring. I am isolated by the waning light and the rain outside. I am safely in my car, driving carefully but consistently. The rain beats harder and I put on a faster song, flicking the wiper speed up. I glanced to my phone, placed on the passenger seat beside me. I'd made plans to head out of town. Torrential rain transitions into hail as I drive through the dark. The road is barely visible before me as my phone begins to ring. It is my mother. I am not surprised by the call, perhaps I was expecting it, but the response is still profound, crushing and suffocating. I answer on the final ring. My brother died half an hour ago in St. John of God Hospital, Subiaco. He was 16. I think it must have been the absence of wind that woke me, as if it had stopped with a shudder, shaking the car one last time to leave a vacuum in its place, completely lacking of sound. With my breath smoking before me, I pushed the car door open, boots crunching the frosted ground like teeth into a frozen icy pole. I've always hated that feeling, but on that day I heard it, I felt it beneath my feet, and it was nothing to me. I wanted to speak aloud for the first time since I left home yesterday morning, to provide some profound comment on the trivial things that bother us. My mouth opened, a rush of cold air filling my lungs. I shook my head and walked. Lost in my thoughts, I jolted to realise I had walked quite some distance and turned to see the familiar outline of my car behind me. I'd been walking uphill, but assumed that something else was accounting for the heaviness of my legs and the extra effort that each step took. I straightened and looked up, as if to face the open scene before me, to finally confront every thought I had been denying time. The skies had cleared to a pale blue reminder of the storm. I was warm enough under my thick coat and blanket, but I felt the cold of that consistent, heavy sky. Perhaps it was just the stark contrast against the white hailstones, relentless and consuming everything in sight. But the scene struck me and chilled me down to my bones. My eyes closed and I fell to my knees.
It's the thought of you, not knowing where you are now, that troubles me. I know that I will miss you eventually, but right now, I'm only afraid.
I had found my voice again, teeth chattering as I spoke to no one. I sighed deeply and rose, walking languidly down to the car. I settled in, Revelation Blues playing through the stereo as I took off. I circled around and drove south.
Teary eyes stare blankly, searching for lost memories of past begotten and neglected. The achievements of old pale into insignificance. Maybe he'll get better. Tearful goodbyes become routine, standardizing a list of facts to remember. 1. My name is Thomas. 2. I have 2 daughters. 3. One is married. 4. My doctor's name is Alfred. He is nice. The list begins to grow, bordering on inefficiency as it does. Why do we fight so hard to maintain a life that is no longer about living, but instead simply about staying alive? Almost for the sake of it. My mind aches with contemplation. On top of the struggling memories blurring a past I wish I could remember, but only so I could once again choose to forget it. I get flashes, feelings more than memories, a smell, a touch. My wife, was she? She's dead.
The more I fight the pain, the more it hurts. Any motivation to remember left the day I forgot what I was
was living for. Surely I had a plan. It all must have been leading to something. These days I see nothing but young faces, full of a naive hope, aspiration I crave and could never imagine. They're looking at life from the other side, yet to be torn limb from limb by endless challenges and lost causes. Glassy eyes watch the forgotten for another day. I don't remember. These stories leave me numb, but if you are the one, at least I'll leave you. After all you've put me through, without an ounce of regret, I urge you to forget the sensation of dull heat, the countless scars on my feet. Misfortune ruptures my intention, undermining my internal reflection, unclear if my perceived truth is real or an unsubstantiated feeling. Belief won't change my judgment, resigning myself to fate, compelled only to wait, the weight of contemplating my actions, reciting to myself a list of rights and wrongs, black and white against a moral scorecard. Who has wronged me and who has been wronged? Where will I fall when the all-knowing judgment rains down among the good and the strong? The evil and the wrong? I fear the latter. I need this. Count with me. We'll find where I fall.
Let's go. Come on.
What's that?
I'd rather forget.
wish I could draw or paint. I wish I could express what I'm trying to say. So indescribable my words stifle to find their own meaning and attempt to fit into these molds like square pegs. The way I see your face contort, misshapen by misunderstanding, inexplicable and undeniable. I'm not like you. I thought I was, but I've realized slowly a creeping suspicion of you and I, making me doubt my preconceptions. When I sit and look out over the ocean, I don't see the waves crashing. I don't see the deep blue fear anymore. What I see is a warm home, a safe home, like I never had, like I've never seen before. I hope you remember that everyone has scars, some in our heads and some in our arms. I have both, we have both. We can't let that stop us, we won't. I'm not perfect, none of us are. We all have scars. If I have to spend one more day questioning, wondering what the plan is and what I'm doing here, then I think I'll go crazy and the voices in my head tell me I am. If there was any sense to be made from those vague ramblings and questions of whether or not someone like you exists, then I'd like to know. Because it's not like my life means less without you, it's more like my life means nothing without you, and I'm more worried about whether I'll find you than whether I'll wake up tomorrow. And I think it's all a lie. Anything I find myself writing late at night should be both immature and badly thought out. It's as if someone deliberately forged my own thought process, parroting my inability to form coherent thought and sentences. I thought you'd be able to see through it, but evidently not. It's clear to me, however, that my attraction to you is stronger than I once thought. My ability to rule you from my mind and my ability to forget you are gone, evidently gone. It's through this, however, that I'm able to understand something much more important about myself, and indeed about you.